This new paper is so extraordinary, we had to invent a new scientific term for what we observed: xenoparity, when two different species are birthed by just one mother. This queen can create clones of another ant species. But first, let's back up and just talk about ants in general. Almost all ants you'll see out in the world are female worker ants. If they're fed enough food as larvae, then they'll become soldiers, and if they're fed a ton of protein as larvae, then they become queen ants and they go and start their own colony. The male ants are exceedingly rare, and their whole purpose is to be born, have a nuptial mating flight with the queen, and then they die, and the queen now has that sperm to go and make all her new workers and soldiers in her new colony. However, in the Iberian harvester ant, the queen is determined genetically. Things started to get weird when scientists noticed that the worker ant DNA was actually quite like another species of harvester ant, and they are. They turn out to be genetic hybrids of both their queen, Iberian harvester ant genes, and a male that queen mated with of another species, M. structor. So the queen will mate with both a male of her own species and a male of another species, store both of their sperm in a specialized organ that she has for up to a decade, and then she somehow can select which sperm to use to fertilize an egg so that it either becomes a hybrid worker ant or a purely Iberian harvester ant, male or queen. But wait, it gets even crazier. Scientists noticed that there are Iberian harvester ants hundreds of kilometers away from the nearest M. structor colony, and if they need to mate with the males of the M. structor colonies in order to be able to create their hybrid workers, then how do they do that? I mean, they're found on Sicily, and there's none of these M. structor ants on Sicily. So where are they getting the males from? They can clone them. The queen stores that male M. structor sperm inside her. You can see this is like 2 sets of DNA. Then she can fertilize one of her eggs with that sperm and then destroy her own DNA that was in that egg, resulting in a haploid offspring that is just a male M. structor clone of the one that she mated with. She then births that clone, which goes and reproduces with other Iberian harvester ant queens that are on, let's say, the island of Sicily. And this process can keep going. So then those queens can clone more of this male that they mated with so they can keep this cycle going. So they take the M. structor genetics, they put it in their back pocket, they fly somewhere new, they clone them so that other Iberian harvester ants around them can mate with it and keep their hybrid ants going.